him to be holding on until the resolution from the auditors will come to play.
It still seems to me as doing business as usual, or even worse than the usual. Now, my different point is from the analogy that you made concerning the court, that maybe if somebody wants to subtly, disrespect you, and they start with the physiology that or the phrase, with all due respect.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the court was trying to disrespect the president. The court was basically doing her job that the president should have done. The president should have been aware that legally.
The court was telling Mr. President, Mr. President, it will not go the way you want it to go. Though you are president, but there is the way to go.
And that is the amplification of how people should exert your boss. But once you come here, you give Matthias your policy, your media policy, your editorial policy of this institution. That's why I don't like oral media policies or editorial policies.
They have to be documented.
When it's written, I remind myself periodically about what this institution is all about. I read it and I tell myself that this is what the institution stands for. I remind myself all of the time. But if I come here every morning, T-Max say, Matthias, yesterday you discussed this thing. Today you have to change. No, I mean, T-Max is not ready for me to work in that space. The point I'm making is the president's office is also guided by laws. He is the man who, that the Constitution, Article 54, gave the right to appoint, and people work at his will and pleasure. He's still guided by laws. The highest court says to him, Mr. President, this thing you did is illegal. Don't do it. My understanding is, in an effort to further go on with this, what pundits would consider as witch hunt or doing something worse than the usual, let's suspend these people. No. After all, I do not want these people here. T-Max, just a moment. No. So I'm not risking. No, I'm not risking when I'm lending.
No.
I get a compass. I get a compass. I could explode.
No. You can explode. I will be to your own detriment. I get a compass. I'm telling you.
Right.
They told him, you can't do this. You can't proceed this way.
But did the court say you should suspend them? Suspend the people and investigate them?
No, the court is telling him.
But my question is, T-Max.
The court told the president, you can't do this.
T-Max, my concern
and
is,
he agreed to the court. He agreed with the court. I will not do this.
Right.
But it's left him with the option. What do I do? And he chose what he could do.
He first of all attempted to appoint people at those various positions while the people were still working. At that time, he had not instructed the GAC or LACC to investigate whatever malfeasance he may have noticed in the area. When he went to court, he got slapped. He got defeated in the public, and disgracefully, the government got defeated by these individuals.
I don't like your choice of words.
Okay,
well, I don't like your choice of words.
Well, I mean, but
those are brutal.
That was completely embarrassing.
The point was
that despite all of the legal luminaries, they went to court and they lost the case. But the point I'm making,
when you lost a case,
right,
it does not sum up to being disgrace. You missed steps, and the court is there to honor your steps. They told the president, Mr. President, with all due respect,
if you did something for 10 years repeatedly, you are an expert.
Don't go to
once you've done something, one thing for 10 years, you are now an expert in that particular area.
No, I'm not going to that. You take all my time. I want to go to these guys that are taking the.
We're there already.
So
right.
Joseph Bakare is saying he didn't abuse the court. I mean, as painful as you call it, disgraceful it was, I'm using your choice of words. He said, okay, it's hard, but I live with that.
Did he stop there?
But let me exercise what is within my right as president of the People's Republic of Liberia.
And that's when he discovered that somebody stole something from the cookie's jar?
He said,
by exercising his power.
He's bringing in auditors to look into their stewardship of the cookies.
We keep running in cycles in this country, and I don't know how far we're going to go.
Right. But I want to place a call to one of those guys that took office yesterday, and that guy is Patrick Horner. I know Patrick has been one of the giants of the microphones. I don't know him to be where he is.
I refer to him as an infotainment broadcaster.
Okay, so
the man knows how to mix music, comedy, and serious issues
to hurt people.
In fact, music and talk on his show.
So I will go up to to Patrick. Good morning, Patrick. Are you there?
You reduce the volume.
Patrick, are you there? I can hear you, Patrick, loud and clear. Good morning.
How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Am I doing it the right way?
Yeah, you're doing it the right way. Just
Good morning, Patrick.
you're live. Yeah, he's live. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Hello.
Good morning, Patrick. I can hear you loud and clear. I would imagine that you are sitting down in your fabulous office, are you?
I didn't get that.
I imagine that you are sitting in your fabulous office, are you?
No, I'm not in any fabulous office.
So where are you now? You talk about today. Where are you now?
No. So but anyway, so yesterday what happened was the acting board of commissioners went to the LTA to tour the building to do a meet and greet with the staff there. They were so receptive. You might have seen the video on social media and all of that. They were extremely receptive, as if they were leaving Egypt. So yeah, as if they were leaving Egypt, and you're quite versed with these biblical scriptures to determine
the sort of freedom they think they would enjoy, right?
Exactly. You're exactly correct. So we did a tour of the building, and a lot more to do down there, to tell you the truth. And so today we're trying to do some work. I haven't been at the office yet because I'm running behind something in the interest of the same institution. So so that's where we are right now.
But did you personally ask for this job, or did Joseph Nyuma Boakai ask you to do it?
Now, Mr. Boakai asked me to do this job. They find, as if, sometimes I see they post on social media and I see it. People have to know that there are 5 commissioners at the LTA, and I'm just one. Yeah. I'm just one of the 5 commissioners. So besides me, there are 4 others there working. I've always had the passion for communications, and telecommunication is a form of communication. So that jives with the passion that comes in all of us. The passion to deliver. A lot to do in our country with digital skills, with consumer affairs. I was just watching consumer affairs in Ghana, for example, and how the country's National Telecommunications Authority is keen on ensuring that the end users have value for money and lower internet tariffs. So basically, we come to this job with that in mind, knowing that we have to protect the consumers and at the same time the service providers.
So let's look at the employees that you met yesterday, and you liken it to be the Israelis crossing the Red Sea, looking over to the Promised Land, and they were jubilating. Why you think were they lamenting that? Look, come on, free Allah, thank God Almighty, we free Allah, or what?
Yeah, I mean, there was an atmosphere of relief in the air. With the, obviously, it's safe to say that some people would be uneasy, because when there is a sort of change, especially for those of us who are just holding on as acting, we're just acting. And I like to repeat this, we're just acting. So everybody is, people are a little jittered, uneasy, which is obvious. Is the reception that comes with change. So that's obvious, that's understandable. But generally, the atmosphere was electrifying, and I'm pleased with that.
You go in, what did, I can't speak for the rest of the 5 guys because I don't know them. What was your charge? What charge did Joseph Nyuma Boakai gave you as he asked you to serve at LTA?
Well, the LTA has 5 different components as a makeup of departments. The LTA, of course, has administrative component, licensing component, engineering component, consumer affairs, universal access, government affairs, and of course IGS. So there are different components, and let me just hold on to that because decisions are made by the majority there. So we haven't come to the conclusion yet, as we are just acting as to what role each of us will play, but together we run the institution.
In your mind, the team that Joseph Nyima Bawkai selected, is the team up for that work?
Well, what I can say is I haven't had the opportunity to interact with some of the best sons and a daughter of Liberia, like the team that we have. Madam Angela Bush, for example, has had the experience of being Minister of Transport. She's been Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Finance. She's been Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. She comes to the job with the wealth of experience in the public sector. I have had my spells in the public sector from a managerial perspective, in the private sector as well from a managerial perspective at Firestone, Liberia. Abdullahi Kamara, the chairperson, of course, was once there at the Liberia Telecommunications Authority. He has an opportunity to act as chairperson now of the LTA. When he was there, I mean,
you stay there. We seem to lose you. You stay there. Hello? I think we lost Patrick and the line went off. I wanted to get it.
I think it should be from his end. I just want to find out. One question I just have is whether this particular area LTA one requires setting specialty.
Setting skills or
setting
specialization.
Skills. Specialization in telecommunication, because we're talking telecommunications. Like this morning, I think Julius Obemi witnessed, the young man said, I think he's talking about the post office. That's a different one. So LTA is an area that I think folks there must have certain specialization. You get into the media, you want to do mass communication, you can either decide to be
Patrick is back. Patrick is back on the line. So we get back to Patrick. Good morning, Patrick. You left off.
Good morning. So you see, this is one of the things that we have to look into. Calls drop, unexpectedly and all of that.
How you going to work on this, Patrick?
Consumers, and I think we can look into that as well.
So did you drop the line with the purpose of explaining why you have to be there?
Did I drop the line? You mean?
Yeah, I'm asking.
No, I didn't drop the line.
Okay.
But Patrick, I just want to find out something though. T-Max has asked you a couple of questions. Can you hear me?
Faintly.
Okay, faintly. So let me come closer to this mic here. I just want to find out, right? I know you were new in this environment. You have this burning desire for telecommunications. You've been in the media for a very long time. I just described you as an infotainment broadcaster. You already know how to make music, talk on your shows and things. That's one thing I've admired of you over the years.
He's not going to do that
quickly. You're not going to do that at telecom, right? But I just want to find out, is there certain specialty or are there certain specialties that fit in that environment, regardless of whether the president just, favors you to work? But what are some of the things that you need to consider as a person going in the telecommunication area?
I mean, clearly, as I said, I'm a communications person myself. So, of course, telecommunications is a part of communications. But more than that, the Act calls for a certain level of educational standard, a certain educational level to be able to serve on the board. And I think all of us meet that level.
Okay, thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you very much. Let's take our break.
T-Max, just before I leave, I want to thank you all. I want to say to the public that we're acting. There is an ongoing process. And so we are not, the message that I want to send out there is we are acting. And it's a key message that I need to send out there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
a great pleasure. Thank you, T-Max.
We said that you are acting.
You would agree with me that the folks are not sacked. These guys are just holding
right.
Until the investigation is concluded. Let's take our break and beat Rabbi.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires, We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem? Or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
Hey, Tanu, what happened to you so?
Julie, I worry. I need to pay my daughter's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finish and get worsened.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I tell you, I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me, Lou.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about the EcoBank money emergency number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. They can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tanu. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute. And you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Dalame, you mean
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
And that's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Let's have a conversation now. You just listen to, TMX and I doing some analysis on this subject matter, looking at few areas and things. Maybe there are areas that we did not touch. You also heard from one of the commissioners, and he's right. I can give you the names of the commissioners. So when you hear RTA, don't say Patrick Horner. No, the president didn't just appoint Patrick Horner in the area. There are 5 commissioners, namely Mr. Abdullah Kamara, chairperson of the commission of the RTA, the authority, right? Patrick Horner, commissioner. Clarence Kotu Masakwe, commissioner. Ben A. Fofana, commissioner. And Angela Bush Cassell, commissioner. We're asking you, what are your expectations of this team? Would they deliver or not? If they're not going to deliver, why? If they will deliver, why? Let's hear from you. Good morning. Good morning. Call us on those numbers: 0777 777 107, 0777 777 107, 0777 221 223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, that person left the line, but you can also join us if you're there overseas. You can also join us. Let's have a conversation. Join us. Let's have a conversation on the issue here this morning. Call us on those numbers: 0777. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning.
Welcome. You're live.
Yes, thank you, Matthias, for the opportunity given me to give my own view on this matter.
Go ahead.
First of all, let me say thank to the president for taking that decision by suspending those that he sees fit that they run at the LTA and replacing them with acting commissioners. And Matthias, I believe in my mind that this board of commissioners are going to do well for this for the sector. And I trust in them. I know the ability of Patrick Honda and that of the other guys are on the board. So we hope and pray that the government will speedily investigate those commissioners that were suspended and come up with a funding in due course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution on the program this morning. Join us too. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kemayan.
Not bad.
Go ahead.
I think the government is trying to do much in the direction when they had a first case in the other category and went to Supreme Court. But then they have been interfering with the executive job at that Supreme Court there. They're telling them that they were not in due diligence. But now they are going to find some impropriety and temporarily suspending them to carry on the investigation. And those commissioners now, we want them to work for the Liberian people. Here is Orange. Orange cannot call a Lone Star. They should work on a modality, but Lone Star can call Orange. Why is this? They should work on the modalities. That's what we expect. Other than that, I have a question mark until it's delivered. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for your contribution on the program. Let's hear from this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Labele.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
I'm Jerry I'm calling from Kema Highway.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mr. Labele.
Yes, sir.
If we just keep it in this country, the way the election will not be as usual, it will go back. Breaking of respect to vote according to law, to say what's supposed to be done, is that which hunt. So we have to get next that we have next. Mr. Labele, that's not money coming from the party be releasing on the pool. We have to put things in place, man. Look, that money, even the Supreme Court is not even process. Everywhere they go, they spend money. Everywhere they go, they put money. They put money, they bring interest. Let's leave interest. Let's leave politics, man. Let's get my put things in place so that we can work better, man. My baby, I'm from the 1 year old man. According to me today, I went to school. I graduated from high school. Like teacher me say, am I supposed to do this like that today? No. I should be saying that I need to rest.
Okay.
It is a nonsense. No.
All right. Thanks for your contribution, sir. Let's move on to this other person. Good morning. Good morning. Call us on those numbers 0777 107 0777 221 223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. You can also join us if you're there overseas. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Hello?
You're live. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
All right. Let's move on to another person. I think that person barely hears us. Let's hear from this other person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you. For the public, my name is Andrew Moses.
Andrew, go ahead.
And I joined the conversation for CEO on KSU this morning.
Go ahead.
You know, the only thing I have to say to all of these officials that were appointed by President Bouaka to be acting while the other people who were suspended are pending investigation, I can only tell them to serve with distinction. And to those who were suspended, I think it is important that they do the needful thing to resign. Because for the fact that they are fully aware that they violated the code of conduct. The code of conduct prohibits a government official from canvassing for any political party and doing the election.
But excuse me, sir. Hello. I don't think the conversation is about these people violating code of conduct at the moment. The president, according to the information, noticed some malfeasance in the area. So until that can be investigated, it will be premature for us to conclude that the people that are suspended, they violated the code of conduct. Let's move on to this other person. I think that person left the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Is that my turn?
Good morning. I'm Matthias Labindi. Please go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
My name is Scott Religion. And I call from the diaspora, precisely United States of America. And I just want to call to further buttress my one-time esteemed colleague Patrick Honda for the fact that he made clear that they are just serving they're not in a full capacity. They're kind of like improvising. So the second thing I want to point out is the fact that my learned father, Councillor Weah, we said for your government to excel and succeed, you must put into place people who are befitting for positions. So finding somebody like Patrick Horner, who a lot of people would tend to forget, he used to be a one-time journalist with Power Radio and TV. So that kind of intertwined with where he's being placed today. So that's befitting. Unlike the past government of George Weah, for example, you have a man like Jefferson Koji serving as a whole country's capital city mayor, and he did not know how many continents there are in the world. That was so uncalled for. So you want to put people into places that will reflect their qualification, that will align with their education, so your government can excel and succeed. That is how you build a structured country and a structured society. Hopefully everything pans out for him. And again, I want to say thank you for affording me the opportunity for calling.
Thanks for your contribution, sir, from the diaspora. Let's take 2 more calls and take a break. When we come back, Julius Rios, comments from our social media users. Okay, no comments there. So good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Darlington. We're calling from New Jersey Estate.
Go ahead, Darlington.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, there's a point you try to raise with or team, you don't understand. Let me just tell you, let the people just resign. It's a form of just listening to people in our house. Because let the GSC tell us today that how many months the investigation will go on. That now they are carrying people there. So it's just that doing the group, you don't have to go here. We are suspending the people. That people just sign them completely. So let them just go and send that resolution in and say that anytime GSC come out of here. But there's a form of putting them down. Because just on the court that they posted that the people should work. In less than 2-3 days, you say you suspend them. So there's a fund of putting people down. Let's tell today opposition in government that you can make many say.
Okay.
There's a fund of all those that work with George Weah. You don't want to see them. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your contribution on the program, sir. Let's squeeze in a few more calls and call it a day. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you. All right, that person left the line. Call us on those numbers. 0777. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias.
Good morning.
Good morning to your colleague there.
Good morning.
I joined from today this morning.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Certain position requires certain credentials or qualification. We don't want for Umar Broker to appoint people or because of maybe sympathy or they just want to employ them. No. Because the question you asked Patrick, you were not specific to answer the question, right? Is there any specific or what is the requirement of you being a commissioner at LPA? Because we are talking about communication for the whole nation. You respect the registration and the other living institutions. But set up me that these people may be appointed because we don't want you people to perform this morning and then we are not this, we are not that. No, because when I choose you ask a specific question, but you are not really to the point to answer the question because I think you have to have certain degree in high technology, right? Hello.
Well, I don't know what are the qualifications that one need to have before.
But this is what party needed to clarify to the public. Okay, but yes, fine, all that.
Okay.
Within the qualification, yes, but what is the that you should make before being appointed to that position?
Okay, thank you so much. Let's take our last break. When we come back, we call it a day.
Tanu, what happened to you so?
Julie, I worry. I need to pay McDonald's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finish and get once in.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I tell you, and I level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me alone.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about EcoBank Money Emergency Number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tano. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 13 days, and the interest are only 3%. Your money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Dalame. You mean I will get it the same day?
Oh, yes. Instantly. I mean, in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I say so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem? Or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
And that's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. I've been here with T-Max Girate, the doyen of talk show in Liberia. My name is Matthias Labindi. We are here Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 11:30. That's how we call it a day on the program today. We're looking at the issue of the RTA officials. Officially, they've taken over the newly appointed ones, the one that I appointed to act until those ones, the former ones, can be investigated. Maybe the president will see it feasible to bring them back there to serve. My name is Matthias Labindi. have yourselves a wonderful day.